Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Array bounds exceeded in C++, a deep dive with code examples and solutions. The array bounds exceeded error, frequently encountered in C++, signifies that your program attempted to access an element in an array using an index that's outside the array's valid range. This is a common programming error with potentially serious consequences, ranging from unexpected behavior to program crashes. This tutorial will dissect the issue, explaining its causes, demonstrating it with code examples, and providing strategies for preventing and handling it. Understanding array indexing. In C++, arrays are contiguous blocks of memory that store elements of the same data type. Indexing begins at 0. An array of size n has valid indices from 0 to n1. Attempting to access an element using an index less than 0 or greater than or equal to n results in an array bounds exceeded error. Causes of array bounds exceeded errors. 1 off by 1 errors *. These are the most frequent cause. A simple mistake in loop conditions or index calculations can lead to accessing one element beyond the array's boundary. 2 incorrect loop termination conditions *. A loop that iterates one time too many will exceed the array bounds. 3 incorrect input validation *. If your program takes array indices as input from a user or file, failing to validate this input before using it to access the array can easily cause this error. 4 logic errors *. Complex algorithms or data structures can have subtle logic flaws that unintentionally lead to out-of-bounds access. 5 pointer arithmetic errors *. When working with pointers and arrays, incorrect pointer arithmetic can lead to memory access violations, including array bounds exceeded errors. Code examples and explanations. Example 1, off by 1 error. This code attempts to access ARR5, which is beyond the valid range, 0 to 4. The loop condition should be I5. Example 2, incorrect loop condition. While this example correctly calculates the array size, the loop condition I equals size is incorrect. The correct condition is I size. Example 3, unvalidated user input. This code lacks input validation. If the user enters a value outside the range 0 to 4, an array bounds exceeded error will occur. Always validate user input before using it to index arrays. Example 4, pointer arithmetic error. This example uses pointer arithmetic to go beyond the array bounds. Incrementing PTR by 5 moves it to a memory location outside the array, leading to undefined behavior. Preventing and handling array bounds exceeded errors. 1 Careful coding practices * Pay close attention to loop conditions, index calculations, and input validation. Use a debugger to step through your code and verify that array indices are within the correct range. 2 Input validation * Always validate user input and data read from files before using them to index arrays. 3 Assertions * Use assert statements to check for potential out-of-bounds access during development. Assertions will halt execution if a condition is false, helping identify errors early. 4 Bounds checking std vector. Use std vector instead of raw arrays. Std vector provides automatic bounds checking and manages memory efficiently. Accessing elements outside the bounds will throw an exception, which you can catch and handle gracefully. Example using std vector. This example demonstrates how std vector add throws a std out of range exception if you try to access an invalid index. The try-catch block handles this exception, preventing program crashes. By understanding the causes of array bounds exceeded errors and implementing preventive measures, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering this common programming issue and write more robust and reliable C++ code. Remember that careful planning, Thorough testing and the use of safer alternatives like std vector are crucial for avoiding these errors.